Hello and welcome to Inktober Tangles Challenge 2024. I'm Rachel from Rachel Angela Art, and you can find me on Instagram with the same name. Today is day 8 and this is ConneSSes by Diane Schreur, and this is just connecting S's, and you can do it in a 3 configuration, and then she shows a 5 configuration. So slowing down, this is what I did actually earlier, and this is the 5S configuration, and then this is the 3S with S's coming off it, and I'll put that on Instagram. That'll be on Instagram later. So we will zoom in and hopefully, so I've got my little dot ready so that I know where I'm going to be tangling. And then we will go straight in with our micron pen. And it starts in the middle or wherever. So we could do an S. What we'll do is we'll do an S coming into this corner. So I'm just thinking thirds. So we'll do an S shape. And what I found is if I curve it a little bit more than I do normally when I'm writing. Oops, let me take it off this background. There we go. And then if we do an S coming up, so we're going to come up, I'm going to come straight up the centre. So we're going to curve our S. I'm just going to bring that round because I tend not to. And then I'm going to turn my tile, and we're going to do an S. So it's all about connecting S's. So I'm just going to ink this in, and then that's the first little bit. And then we can do S's, smaller S's, or the same size S's coming off here. So that's an S, and I'm going to curve it round. I'm going to turn my tile. I'm going to do another S. And it's just building from here, really. So then I'm going to do another S. It's a bit of an odd tangle for me. I've not done this one before, never heard of it before. So and you can see how it's building, and then you can join the S's. So our original 4 S's, that ones are further out, these, but our original S's, I'm going to go in from the curve, and I'm going to come round and in, and the same with that one, and then turn our tile. I'm going to come in, and I'm going to come in again. I'm turning our tile. I'm going to come in. Oh, probably done that a bit thin, but doesn't matter. And there. And then we can do that on more of them if we want to. So let's do it. Let's do it. Turning our tile. Turning our tile. There we go. So we've got more S's. And then we can do from here, we can join another S. And I'm going to go a bit smaller. Turn our tile. Join another S. Turn our tile. And then an S back to this one. So then we've got 5 joined. And then I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to come off this one. Turn in our tile. And then I'm going to just do another S. Turn in our tile, and then we're going to come off this S back to this S. So we're getting this kind of, oh, it looks like an amoeba, an amoeba to me. Anyway, so I'm just going to go with that, and then coming off this S, turn in our tile, another S, turn in our tile, and then we're going to come back to this. So we're just connecting these S's, and that's where it is, ConneSSes, connecting S's. So let's see, we'll come off this one. And that is all it is. It's a bit, you've got to get your head around it, I think. So another S, another S, and then connecting those back again. There you go. And then an S here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm just going to connect these two. Bring that up a bit. And there we are. That is it. So what I did on this tangle, as you can see, I've played about with this one, is shaded so you can see the S's, and what I've done is a little swirl on the end, so you can see the S. You can see the S there. You can see the S. You can see all the S's when you know what they are. So, and then this was where we started from. So, and then you can just shade like I have done. But they definitely look like amoeba to me, or maybe people, or I don't know, with a head, arms, legs. Open to your own interpretation. So really, that's all I'm going to do. Is because I quite like this little coming off and making a little swirl. You can do whatever you like with this. Open to interpretation, as I always say. So we're just doing all these little swirls, and then just to colour it, again I'm going to use my pastels. Not doing it on any of the big ones, just putting these little, so you can actually see. Oh, we're going to ink those little triangles in if we've got any. See, I just think that makes it prettier. So that's a big one. I'm sure I must have some more. Yeah, there's one there. Have I done them all? Yeah, looks like it. So then, if you're shouting at me to tell me that I've missed one, I do apologise. Right. I will get a pencil. And all I'm going to do is, I'm I'm going to, I think what I'll do is I'm going to come round here. Firstly, and I'll show you, because I probably just blend this into the centre. There, see, it's quite effective. So you can see all the S's. Oops. So I'm just going round the outline. I'll do that on the next one. And don't worry too much. Don't forget to drop our shoulders. Mine are getting a little bit tight. And then we're just tickling this pastel up to the middle. Smushing it into our page, blending it. Oh, I love blending pastels. Just softening those lines. And then we'll just put a bit of white in the middle to give it a highlight. We'll just blend that in. Just blend it in. And then we could choose another colour. We've got cool colours, we'll go with another cool colour. And then we'll just take this green for a little walk. Not being too fussy. Although I usually am. And turning my tail, shoulders relaxed, remember. Taking a nice breath. And if you're tangling for two, I just need to do plenty of shoulder rolls. And then going in again with our tortillon. And again. And then you can see what kind of pattern the S's have created. And then going back in with my white to give it a highlight. Just giving that a bit extra. And then you can go around here with, if you want to, just a little bit of graphite, or you can choose to leave it, go in with a darker colour, and then just blend all that together. I'm not going to do them all because you get the idea. She says it's carrying on. There we are. There we go. You can also go in and do these separately, like I've done this, like I've done these. You can see, and you can go in with more graphite here, all these edges, just to make that stand out a bit more as well. So I just thought I'd leave a little bit to show you what I do. And get your torch on again. And you can just see how that adds. You don't have to be very heavy-handed with this, just gentle, gentle. And even around my little orbs, just adding a little bit of graphite just to give it a bit of dimension. Like that. So that's all I'm going to do on here. And just got one thing left to do, and that is sign our chop. Rachel Angela Art. And you know what I like to do? I like to come up turn my tile. I like to give it a defined edge. Oops. I don't worry about things like that. Nope. Oops. Off my little marker. There we are. And just going to go around the edge with my pastel pencil. And tortillon again, and then just blend that in. Got a different colour on here, must be the green. Anyway, I just think it just finishes for me, my thing I like to do. Turn around and there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that and it was okay. So I will see you tomorrow hopefully. Thank you. Bye bye.